My story started about a month prior, and I like to tell this part of the story because I feel like it, I don't know, kind of shows how God worked in everything. So I got the job at 14 News right out of college, and I was going to live in Newburgh, and I had the papers filled out, I'd been accepted. I was in my boss's office about ready to fax the papers to live in Newburgh, and my boss called me and said, no, we want you in Owensboro. We want you to live in Owensboro. And I was like, oh no, like I already found my place. I'm gonna have to go back down and find a new place. And I was all stressed. It worked out, found me a place. But had I lived in Newburgh, I may not have ever met Marcus. So thank you to my bosses if you're out there. Then, okay, so fast forward now to I'm living in Owensboro. So that week was really crazy because I graduated. A few days later, I moved, and my mom was down here with me, and she was not feeling well. She was really sick when we met Marcus, poor thing.
I saw this cute girl getting out of the vehicle.
Now here's the thing. Marcus is going to tell you that I left my mother in the dust. I do not remember this ever happening, okay?
And I saw that her mom was with her, and she had gotten out first and started walking to the store, and then her mom got out of the vehicle. I'm like, why is she jumping ahead of her mom?
I did not leave my mother out in the car. I walked in with her. I don't know where Marcus is getting that story.
She comes in the store first. I greet her, and then her mom comes in, a few seconds later, following behind.
We walk in, and we're immediately greeted by Marcus, and my first thought was, oh man, it's a young, attractive guy, and I always get awkward around young, attractive guys.
I didn't really think anything of the, I guess, interaction. I just figured it'd be another customer.
I'm embarrassingly admitting this. So I was like, hey, hi, I'm Shaylee. And I'm pretty sure the first words I spit out was, look, I need your cheapest mattress because I have no money and I just graduated school. Did I mention I have no money? I need your cheapest mattress.
Welcome to Ashley Furniture. My name is Marcus. How can I assist you today?
Well, I'm looking for a mattress and I have no money and I need the cheapest one you have. And he was like, okay. And he walked me back to the room. And I remember feeling like, sorry. I remember feeling super awkward because I do remember thinking like, wow, he's an attractive young guy, but I just got to town now. Don't be that girl. You literally haven't been in town. I had not been in town for 24 hours when I met Marcus. Is husband on the list? It had not been 24 hours.
I'm looking for your price tag. How much are you, little boy? How much can I buy this one for?
Well, I'm not on clearance.
So I'm looking at the mattresses, which is an awkward thing to buy from like a young, attractive guy. And I just remember him being like, well, don't you want to try them out?
No, like you need to lay on it.
Okay, that works. But he showed me the cheapest one. I don't even think I cared. I was just like, yeah, sure, that price works. And I think he was a little sad about that. He convinced my mom to get the mattress protector. She fell for it. So we got that too.
I grabbed one of my business cards.
And he gives me a card, which I still have, but I forgot to bring it with me.
After we had completed the sale, I had my cell phone number on the back, and I'd given it to her, and I said,
hey, I know you're new to town. If you need anything or you want someone to show you around, hey, give me a call. And I remember thinking, I might take you up on that offer because I could use a friend.
Gosh, I was very horrible at hitting on girls. Apparently I didn't beat around the bush. I just got cut straight to the point. I was super awkward about it, but she took the bait.
And then he dropped the word. He said, have a blessed day. And the minute we stepped out the door, my mother had a panic attack. She was like, oh, and she like this big smile. Oh, Shaylee, he's a Christian. He said, have a blessed day. I was like, Mom, we're we're in the South. Everybody says have a blessed day down here. That doesn't mean anything. She's like, I don't know. He was really cute, was he not? I'm like, Mom, I just got down here. Mom pushed it. I was being the responsible one. Mom was the pusher in this.
I called her maybe twice that day.
We had not even left the parking lot of this store and Marcus had called. Marcus was like, just wanted to let you know your mattress will be delivered, blah, blah, blah. It's like, wow, okay, I haven't left yet. And I remember thinking, maybe he wants me to have his number, even though I already have it. Maybe he wants to make sure I have it.
She took the bait.
Okay. He called me again later that day to confirm some other random fact, and I'm like, interesting. So in the end, I ended up sending the first text.
She took the bait.
I asked him if he went to church anywhere because he had stalked my Facebook.
Low-key may have stalked her on Facebook that night, late at night, and sent her a friend request.
I knew he stalked my Facebook because I got a friend request at 2 a.m. You know you've been stalked to win.
Yeah, because I was that guy. And
but that confirmed to me, I was like, okay, if he's looking me up, then he's not completely repulsed by me. So I guess I will reach out.
I got a message a week or so later saying, hey, do you know of any good churches in Owensboro? And the rest was history.
And the rest is history. That's my side of the story.
I picked her up for church, and here we are. We're getting married today.
I know from the beginning that this has just been how it's supposed to be. I've known from the get-go that God has had Marcus for me my entire life. I know this because we just went together so perfectly when we got together. I've never been able to be myself around someone like I was with Marcus. Even my mom told me that the first time I sent her a picture with Marcus, she was like, are you wearing a t-shirt? Because I was so used to, getting all dolled up, and I was just being myself. So today's the big day, and I really kind of wondered if it would ever happen, and I couldn't be more thankful to God for having my back, and I couldn't be more thankful to God for making this just so possible and bringing someone so special in my life. I really don't feel deserving of it, to be honest. So Marcus, I love you. I'm so excited about what is to come, and when I think of our story and how crazy it is, and how if one little thing would have been different, I don't even know if we would be here on this day, but God knew, and here we are, and I'm so excited to spend the rest of my life with you. I know that our story isn't over. God isn't done with us. We have a whole chapter book to write, but here's to chapter 1. I love you, Marcus. I'll see you soon.
So here we are, 3 years later, sitting back here at Ashley Furniture where it all began. God works in mysterious ways, that's for sure. I'm not one for many words, I guess, so I'm very thankful. I'm very blessed, always have been. I've always been a very thankful person. Shaylee, you have changed my life and blessed me in ways that you will have no idea. You've encouraged me to chase after my dreams and my passions. You're basically the one who introduced me to what I am doing today, which is photography. You warm my heart in so many different ways. You love me in my stupidity, in my immaturity, in my irresponsibility. There are just countless other things. And I am beyond thankful for you. I am so glad that you are in my life for the rest of my life. I am glad that God has brought us together to share this new adventure, this journey that will take us to places that we have never been, that will introduce us to new highs and lows, the challenges that we would have never thought we would ever face, journeys that will draw us closer together, journeys that will draw our love for each other and ultimately God closer together. Yeah, I know I'm pretty nervous. I'm pretty excited. I'm full of mixed emotions right now, just all over the place, but mainly just full of excitement because this is an adventure that I have been waiting to take for quite some time. I love you with all of my heart, and I will always continue to love you, and just it won't ever stop. I'm so glad to have a partner in crime, someone who will always be by my side. I'll see you here soon.